My name is Daniel, and I'm 29 years old. All my life, I tried to earn my father's respect. I graduated at the top of my class, landed a scholarship, worked 2 jobs, and built a startup from scratch, but none of it ever seemed to be enough. To him, I was always just the dreamer, the soft one, the kid who should have followed in his footsteps instead of taking risks. I always had this gnawing feeling that he looked down on me, but I never had proof until one weekend. I missed a family BBQ. I had to skip it because I was meeting with a potential investor for my startup. Apparently, while I was gone, my dad got drunk and decided to let loose in front of the whole family. What he didn't know was that my cousin, Ryan, had just gotten a new phone and was playing around with the voice memo app. He accidentally or maybe fatefully recorded my dad ranting about me. "Dan's hopeless," he said. "That startup crap is just a phase. You should have been a plumber like me at least, then he'd be useful." I sat in stunned silence. When Ryan sent me the clip, I played it over and over, trying to decide whether to feel angry or just heartbroken. But in the end, I chose neither. I chose focus. I didn't respond. I didn't confront him. I buried myself in my work. 3 months later, my app exploded in popularity after a well-known influencer gave it a shout-out. 6 months in, we had 2 million users. By the end of year 1, a major venture capital firm offered me $5 million. For a controlling stake, I accepted it. And still, I didn't say a word to my father. I let him think I was barely scraping by. Then Christmas rolled around, and we had our usual big family dinner at his house. That's when he decided to stand up and proudly tell everyone. "My boy Dan is finally doing something with his little project thing." That was the moment I stood up, pulled a small Bluetooth speaker out of my jacket pocket, and said, calmly, "Let's go back to when you believed in me the most." And I hit play. His voice, crystal clear, echoed through the dining room. "Dan's hopeless. That startup crap is just a phase." The room fell silent. His face went pale, then red. He didn't say a word. I looked him straight in the eyes and said, "You never believed in me, and I stopped needing you too. But don't you ever take credit for something you tried to tear down?" I reached into my coat and pulled out a manila envelope, sliding it across the table. Inside was a check for $40,000, enough to pay off his mortgage. "I don't need your respect, Dad. I just need peace," I said. "This is the last thing I'll ever give you. After today, I'm done chasing your approval." That was the last family gathering I attended, not because I was angry, but because I finally understood that some people don't deserve front row seats to your success. And sometimes, the most powerful revenge is quiet. It's building something they said you couldn't, and then walking away without needing their applause.